Welcome back to another muscle car walk around here at Coyote Classics. Today Chad and I are going to go bumper to bumper on this beautiful 1971 Z28 Camaro.
I'll tell you what, Dal, this one, I love this car, man.
I do too. First thing, color combination is gorgeous. Love the yellow and black Bumblebee color combination there with the black interior is gorgeous. And just the restoration quality on this car is really stunning.
Let's take a closer look. As we look up and down the sides of this thing, it's laser straight. The paint job is gorgeous on it. But better yet, guys, if you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, you're not gonna believe how solid and clean the floors, subframe, and trunk floor are on this real deal 1971 Chevy Z28 Camaro. Wow, Dalton, holy smokes.
Super sharp. Paint on the inner fenders is gorgeous, gloss black. Got headers, like intake 4-barrel.
Check out those ceramic coated headers. They are beautiful. MSD plug wires, electronic ignition. I mean, this thing's set up to go.
It sounds like it too. We just great sounding motor.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier, guys. This color combination is absolutely stunning. I mean, the grille, the Z28 emblems, the front and rear spoilers, the chrome. I mean, all of it just accents this yellow and black beautifully.
And the yellow's a beautiful yellow. There's some uglies yellows, and then there's some good looking yellows. This is one of the good looking ones.
Yeah, this is kind of a pastel, just a real light yellow. Check out, like you said, the restoration quality, all new boosters. I mean, everything on this car was completely restored. A-frame bushings, I mean, you name it, it's new.
Before we close the hood, check out the paint on these inner fenders. It's just gorgeous. Really just as nice as the exterior paint.
It is, definitely. The other thing I want to point out here, guys, the Z28 19 right here, which tells us it's a legit Z28. As we look across the paint on the hood, the paint on the front, around the grille, everything is in excellent condition. We have really nice body lines from front to back. The hood fits really nicely across the top of the fenders.
One thing I will point out, and it's kind of common on a lot of these, is they just stick up a little bit, and you just got to push down, and then it will line up nice. But a lot of these second-gen Camaros, for some reason, always have that where they can stick up.
They're just a big, heavy hood. You know what I mean? I think that's probably the problem. Just like your GTOs were back in 68, 69, and 70. A lot of people put these aftermarket chin spoilers on, guys, and they never fit this good. I mean, this thing fits beautifully across here. They did a very nice job powder coating these original rally rims with new acorns and trim rings and centers. BFG raised white letter tires, 235 60/15s here on the front. Unfortunately, we did get a little rock chip. I didn't notice it before, but we did have one right here. That'll need to be touched up. But the rest of this side is just absolutely gorgeous. As we look at the lower fenders, door, and rear quarter panel area, no imperfections anywhere that I can see. Over the wheel well looks excellent. Behind the wheel is perfect. I mean, whoever did this restoration just did a fantastic job around all of the edges.
Absolutely. Another thing I noticed too is the doors fit really nice on this Camaro. We get a lot of second-gen Camaros, early 70s. But a lot of times that's one of the biggest things is the doors lining up towards the bottom.
Look how big the damn doors are.
Exactly, and they got a kind of a weird body line there where it makes it a little tougher for them to line up. This one's awesome.
Yeah, just like what you're talking about, right there in that bottom corner. It just lines up excellent. Both gaps from top to bottom. Our body line right there above the Z28 lines up great on the fender to the door. It's got the dual sport mirrors, all new rubbers, new felts. I mean, no expense spared restoration. I mean, when I seen this car, guys, me and Dalton looked at it, we had to have it. This car is superb quality.
Yes,
that's all you can say about it.
Another takeaway, look at the corner of that door, guys. I mean, that's impressive. That's impressive. No putty at all.
New door rubbers, new locks, door panels are excellent. And so many of these, they kind of, we've had them and there's nothing wrong with it, but these are a two-piece door panel and they just warp over time. And this one's so nice and tight. And then if we get in here to the inside corner of this door, this always tells the tale of the restoration. And then on the inside of that front fender, a lot of times people will patch them on the outside, leave them on the inside. And this is the original fender with the factory cut out there. Fantastic, guys. As we go over here to the dash pad, they did a beautiful job restoring this dash, and when they did it, they painted the entire metal dash itself. So there's no surface rust, nothing like that. Dash pad is perfect. The original steering wheel is perfect. The paint on the steering wheel has all been professionally redone as well. Carries about 28 pounds of oil pressure at an idle. Temp gauge hasn't came up yet. As we open the inside of the glove box, it's 100% original with the vehicle safety maintenance schedule. Also has the original owner's manual in there as well. Very, very nice and tight. The other thing is, so many of these cars, if they're not restored properly, the original vents are all broke, D. This one's just super clean in here as well. It's got the correct staple shifter in it. Factory tack works. It's idling at about 800 RPM. And the car has 75,736 miles. Gas gauge works, and other than that, the factory clock and temp gauge are not working, but you have the aftermarkets down here. So another thing I want to point out, guys, is the painted pieces on the interior are absolutely fantastic as well. They've been restored beautifully. As I go in here to the seats have all been recovered. They're perfect. The headliner's been redone. Excellent condition on the headliner with the dome light working properly. The restorer even went ahead and bought all the new plastic pieces, the new plastic latch back here as well. The back panel here, the hard plastic's in great shape. Did a nice job recovering these seats. It's got seat belts for two in the back. They're the factory GM seat belts, floor mats, carpets all new. Trim around the back window is in excellent shape. The hard plastic is fantastic. So are the back door panels. I mean, this car is just hard to beat, guys. I mean, if you're looking for a real deal Z28 Camaro, you know, look no further. This one's one of the best. Absolutely no smoke coming out those tailpipes, and Dalton will get on it just a little bit, and you can hear what that exhaust sounds when it's revved up a little bit, but at an idle it sounds fantastic. Yeah, that sounds good. Again, we pointed out the body's super straight. The paint is excellent. The chrome and the trim around the taillights in the back is superb. So is the back bumper. There's just a good idea of what the restoration is here. Everything was taken apart, painted beautifully, put back together. Inside the trunk, we have the original, the spare, the jack case, everything. Trunk mat is speckled beautifully. Again, you can see that on our website. We'll pull that up here, coyoteclassics.com, the trunk pictures. The back balance is great. The driver's side paint and body is as nice and as straight as the passenger side we've already went through. You got anything to add on this so far, D, or are we kind of covering it?
I think we're covering it, but main takeaway is just a beautiful Camaro.
Yeah. As we look over the top of the roof area, there's no hail damage, no dings, nothing.
Nice body line.
Yeah, again, here's that corner that we were just talking about on the passenger side, and our dabs are in excellent shape here. Wheel wells over the wheels are beautifully done.
Check out inside the wheel wells. I mean, that's just very nice.
Yeah, that's a great point. Our back tire sizes are 255s. We have 235s up front, 255s in the back. And I'll tell you what, this car's got that nice lowered stance. I mean, it just sits right above that front wheel, the tire, and looks great there. The other thing we pointed out, both sides, guys, this front spoiler's put on there very nicely. Paint on the front fender on the driver's side is excellent. Gaps all the way through are good. You know, if you guys watch this video and you know who restored this car, I mean, they did a fantastic job. Door handles are new, window cranks, window felts, door panels.
One thing is a door panel right there just needs to be tucked in there a little better. We can have Tim do that.
Actually, it's just like that, and it's got a clip that holds it right here.
I was missing a clip.
Yep. It's there. It just needs to be glued a little bit better there. Other than that, door panel is in excellent shape. The armrest is starting to just have some tiny little micro cracks in there. Door jamb paint is just like the paint on the bottom of the trunk lid, bottom of the hood, inner fenders. It's just as nice as the rest of the car, guys. Driver's side seat is excellent. If you're gonna pick on it at all, has just a tiny little bit of tiny little wear spots on the black cord. Other than that, one other thing I want to point out is the console still has the seat belt holders and they're in excellent shape. The whole console's great. I'm really excited to see what this baby's gonna do. One thing I want to point out also is before the temp gauge wasn't up, it is now. It's running about 175.
And as you get ready to put it in gear, I love where they put the shifter like indicators on these, but 90% of the time they don't work. And this one works.
It does?
So yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I'll be damn. Yeah.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah, it is cool. Another thing is when we put this thing in gear, this thing idles good. I mean, it idles right down. I'm gonna pass you over the video camera here and we'll see how this thing goes down the road. Wipers are working great. They're new. The windshield's new. It's got the antenna in the windshield. I mean, everything, like I pointed out, is pretty much freaking brand new on this car.
Yeah, I absolutely love this Camaro. Man, that thing is nasty. That's, wow.
Wow is right, man. This is a fantastic car.
That was fun. Brakes seem to stop great.
Stops perfect. Here's our steering wheel. Lines up perfect. Just a great car, guys. Tack works excellent. I mean, this car is not only just awesome looking, this car runs like...
Yeah, it does. It runs like a rape game.
It does, man. It's awesome. Our power steering is nice and tight. How about how those windows go up, too?
Yeah,
those windows go up freaking awesome. The glass is really nice and clear. The windshield's clear.
I love the sound of that thing, too, when you put your foot into it.
This thing is just fantastic. This is not only a show quality looking car, inside and out. I mean, this is just a badass muscle car, guys.
It's super smooth, super quick, sounds awesome. I mean, what else do you want?
Nothing. I mean, it's the right color, the right look, the right sound. We're gonna go ahead and do here's our brakes, guys. Absolutely perfect on the brakes, no pull left or right. Steering doesn't shudder at all. I mean, this thing is fantastic.
This thing runs like a 10-second car.
Yeah, it's awesome. Switching out the transmission shift so fast. I mean, this thing flies, don't it?
Alright guys, you gotta check this car out and give us a call.
This is one of my favorite now.
Yeah, me too. There's not too many second-gen Camaros like this. Call us, 641-816-3145, and visit the website. Link will be in the description of this video.